Hello YouTube. Bonjour. Guten Tag. Hamjamboni. Naki. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you through, actually take you with me on my trip that I did over the summer. This was in mid-August during the summer holidays. So I took a trip to go to the French Riviera, Cote d'Azur as they call it, and it literally translates to the Blue Coast. And blue it was. The waters were blue, the skies were blue. It was the most blue sky and water. So before we go on and on, how about you subscribe, you comment on my channel so that you can enjoy more of this content going forward. Okay, so background on this visit, I was a little bit worried that this visit was not gonna happen because COVID happened, and two of my trips this year had already been cancelled because flights were not going anywhere, and I had a great fear that this was gonna happen for this trip because it's a region that is highly visited during summer and actually throughout the year, and could have been categorized as a risk area. It wasn't, but now it is classified, at least by the German government, that it is a high risk area. So anyway, my prayers were heard because I tell you, I was exhausted of my four corners here at home, and I was, to be honest, literally stressed by the whole situation that was going on, and I kind of needed to escape to escape my home and go somewhere else and just kind of experience nature and water and the beach and the sun. And this is what this trip did for me. And so yes, I finally made it to Nice, and it was the hottest week of summer this year so far, and temperatures were over 30s. And as much as it was exciting to be outside, it was also at the same time overwhelming because COVID, again, we have to put on our masks everywhere. The only time I had a chance to kind of breathe was when I went to the beach, so literally being in the water, or was eating something. Otherwise, the entire time I had to wear my own mask, and it was a requirement actually in this region to wear a mask. I remember a moment when I was standing with someone, and the police came and approached us and told us to wear our masks, despite the fact that there was nobody near where we were standing or listening to a conversation, but we had to do that. So that's what it means to kind of travel during these corona times. So other than being a beautiful and a magnificent city, what is so special about Nice? The capital of the Alpes Maritimes department of the French Riviera, and the second most populous city in the region after Marseille. Nice is about 13 kilometers from Monaco, and it's about 30 kilometers from the French-Italian border. Because of this proximity and mix of cultures, people in this region speak a very specific and strong dialect, being a mix of French and Italian. There is a lot to do and see in Nice. For instance, visiting the old town is amazing. It's really beautiful with its colorful buildings. The famous Promenade des Anglais is very beautiful and has a really beautiful beach that I really liked, except for the fact that it had really big stones and not the sandy beaches that I'm used to back at home. I mean, in Kenya. There is also nice food in the region and wine tours, which I didn't get to enjoy because of the current world circumstances where group activities are not really encouraged. So I didn't get to kind of do the wine tours. That would have been a thing that I would have enjoyed to do actually. The region, there is a lot of biking in the region. I mean, having lived in Berlin for a while, I've seen a lot of biking going on. But the difference is that in Nice, being mountainous, it was very interesting watching people riding their bicycles down hills, up hills, and I was just impressed and wowed by the professionalism with bike riding. I mean, yeah. What you see on this picture is me being on my way up to Parc du Chateau, which is basically in the center of Nice, and it's high up. I had to walk up so many stairs on a hot 35-degree day and I was literally sweating. And when you get to the top, this is the view that you get to see. This is a waterfall. I was gonna say cascade en français. And this was the coolest feeling being up here, because being a hot day and then being up here where the waters was so cool and splashing on your face, and you can see it was a bit crowded because once everybody got up here, they didn't want to go back down because it was really hot. But up here, it was cool waters. So it was really amazing. This view here is from on top of a fortress, which is in the middle, kind of central of Nice. From when you're standing here, you kind of see the whole view of the region, and it's just so magnificent, so breathtaking. And yeah, from up here you get to see like all parts of the city, and also including the other neighboring cities in the region. So from here you get to see, for example, Monaco, you see Nice itself and the neighboring cities from a distance, like up those mountains and down those valleys are like other places within Nice and outside of Nice. I enjoyed this view from this side. I will be doing another video about that. This was an archaeological site that is next to the waterfall, Lou Castel, and it's so beautiful. I just had to kind of capture the moment. It was really nice. And this is the region whereby I just have to mention this, that in Nice, every day at midday they throw this cannon. They shoot a cannon into the air at noon, and the first time this happened, I swear to God, I almost ran out of my skin. It was so scary. I thought it was an attack. I thought it was a terrorist attack, only to realize that it's a thing they do every day at noon, and it just kind of wakes you up from whatever sleep you are in. So in short, Nice to me was medicine to my heart, medicine to my soul. It was really good. It was really beautiful. And I hope you've enjoyed this journey with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on my channel.